all I'm gonna say about this is injuries suck, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What's poppin', everyone? It's Man Clockboy Bales here with some more updates. Yesterday's game was a huge disappointment because we could have been up 2-0, but unfortunately no one wanted to play defense. But more bad news happened, and this is probably news that impacts the rest of the season because I don't know how they're going to be able to move on, in the future without him being present. So, around the 7:30 mark at yesterday's game, I didn't really address it because I didn't really want to talk about it because that was a whole different topic. I was just saying, let's move on and hope we can do the best because that's what I'm hoping for at this point, but first off, you saw Portis leave the game with an eye thing, but that wasn't the big issue. We saw Middleton leave, Khris Middleton. 7:30 mark, he drove to the baseline, and Alex Caruso kind of planted his left leg to spin away, and it kind of slid out, and Middleton kind of tripped out, and it was an accident, by the way. He made on the basket, and he helped Brook Lopez get a basket, and, it was just kind of like he was limping, and he requested a substitute, and he had to go to the locker room. So, it was just kind of like not what you want to see. You see your star limping, that's a problem. According to Dario Melendez, it's an MCL sprain, which means he will be out 3 to 4 weeks. So that is the rest of this series, of course, and probably all of the next series as well. And maybe even into the Eastern Conference Finals if they make it this far. Unfortunately, this is a blow. And I don't really know, even if they pull off the series win, because, I could see them possibly doing it and fixing themselves and playing on a much higher level. But without Middleton, Giannis can't do everything by himself. You need to rely on other people. Giannis and Jrue are going to have to really step up their game without him because Middleton can't do everything. If they want to win and if they want to go far, they really have to step up. But without Middleton, I don't really see them doing that. So you know what? As I said before, I was so happy when they won the championship. Why? Because it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm going to cherish it forever. I don't really expect them to win the finals every year. That was a hard task. It took them years to do it. It took them 50 years to do it. In fact, it might take another 50 years. But as a Bucks fan, I am absolutely happy that this finals happen. Now, Middleton comes back and we somehow win the finals this year. That'd be also incredible, but without Middleton, it's going to really be hard to come by in the future. Even if they win this series, you're not going to beat Boston or Brooklyn without Middleton. It's just, those two teams are just too hot right now. And it's unfortunate. And speaking of which, Devin Booker, he's out 2 to 3 weeks with some sort of sprain as well, and they're going into New Orleans, and Brooklyn, and seriously, Phoenix is in trouble too. So injuries are just huge. Like, they cost so much, and that it changes the tide. What would have happened if Kyrie Irving didn't go down in the the semifinal round against Brooklyn, do you think Brooklyn would have won that series? I mean, injuries are huge. So honestly, you just look at it and you go, what do you think's going to happen? It's just not the same. But honestly, you just gotta. I think the Bucks gotta officially transition and look at different options and see what they can do. And I think the best thing that you can do is just hope for the best. That's what I want here, and that's what I hope to see here. So, anyways, let's try to be positive about this, and let's hope that we figure out how to win in this series. And I'm going to look at this as a learning opportunity for Giannis to try to win a playoff game without his second best scorer, but it's a proven test for everyone. So it just makes things a lot harder now going into Chicago. So it is what it is. Let's just hope we can play our best basketball and people can step up. That's what I hope. So anyways, more updates are to come. Hopefully we get some more positive news and we win some games. That's what I'm hoping for, and play a lot better because they haven't been playing so good. So let's just hope that we can get out a series win and move on and keep winning, and then Middleton come back and we win other finals. I mean, that's just the outcome that we all want to have. But let's just be positive. So more updates to come. Go Bucks. We will see you next time.